Welcome back to Good Day this morning. I'm here with Kimberly Sherrelle. She is an author, and we actually had her on Good Day before talking about one of her poetry books called Wet Whispers, but she has gone huge now. I mean, there's so much that you've got going on. A radio show, you're debuting as a publisher, you're going around speaking to people, but here now locally, you're going to be speaking at some local schools.
Yes, tomorrow I'm speaking at Lamar Reese Elementary Magnet School here in Albany. I will be speaking to some third graders all day long, doing exciting things with them as far as Black history, doing some writing exercises, motivating them to just keep going forward in a positive direction.
Of course.
And then Monday I am speaking at Albany State University. I'm so excited about that because I am a Ram. So excited to get to speak to some psychology students. I love going around speaking to individuals, just, you know, motivating, giving back. Love it.
What are you going to be speaking to ASU about?
Really, I'm going to speak to them about the platform that I've been doing this month is Making History, and I want to simply, you know, make sure that they are aware of what a gift it is to be able to attend a university and get that education. And let's not take it for granted. Let's become productive, positive citizens. Really just want to motivate them to stay on the right track and do so much.
That's awesome. So you're really able to be such a great inspiration and role model to many students. And now also coming up, you're going to be publishing, a publisher.
Yes, I'm so excited about that. I will be publishing the first book where I will be the publisher and not the author. It's by a young poet, very talented, Jessie Sharon, and her book, The Autumn, will come out the end of March. So excited.
Now, what does it exactly mean to be a publisher? What is your role?
I basically make sure the book goes into print. I'm sort of the behind-the-scenes person. I'm doing the editing, I will be publishing, and then I will start to push and promote. She simply wrote the poetry, and now I'm going to take it to the next level and make sure that the world knows who she is.
All right, well, we're going to hear a little bit more from Kimberly Sherrelle in just a little bit. If you would like to know more information, you can go to Sherrelle.com. Make sure to stick around. We're going to hear all about her radio show next, and it sounds pretty cool, so stick around. Chris, over to you. Welcome back. I'm here with Kimberly Sherrelle, and we've been talking about some of her books, and she's now a publisher. She's got so much going on, but when we left off, we were talking about how you did become a publisher.
Yes.
And now, is this something that you aspired to be, or did it sort of just fall in your lap?
It sort of just fell in my lap. I didn't really aspire to be a publisher, but in publishing, poetry is one of those genres that is dying off. Not many publishers are interested in publishing poetry unless you're Maya Angelou or someone of that same esteem. And so as I began publishing my first and second book, I thought about, I should give others the same opportunity. And since I've learned so much about marketing books and made so many connections of people to do interviews and things, I thought it was only right that I, you know, become a publisher and help others.
Sure. Okay, so moving on now to your radio show.
Yes.
What's it all about? When is it on?
Real Talk Radio is my internet radio show. It's on every Thursday night at 7:30 p.m. Eastern Time. It's a talk radio show. Each week I get to interview new guests, talk about their books, their music, their business, whatever it is that they particularly do, and just sort of share them with the world.
So now, how can people that are watching check in and listen to your radio show?
Well, you can check in on my radio show by visiting my website, Sherrelle.com. I have links there that you click on and you can listen live, and there's also a number that you can call and listen from any landline or cell phone. And
you told me that within a month of being on the air, so to speak, you had an astounding amount of listeners.
Yes, I was actually very shocked. I was off internet radio for about 1.5 years to have my son and to become a mom and everything. And when I came back after a month, I had 1,000 listeners.
What is your explanation?
I mean, I guess that my fan base for the show was lower because the show was on for almost 2 years before I took that break. And coming back, I was just welcomed with open arms. I'm so humbled by it. I love radio.
Well, congratulations on that and everything that you have been doing since we last saw you. I mean, some really great stuff. If you guys would like to know more and listen to her radio show, you can go to Sherrelle.com. And so any plans for the upcoming future you got going on?
Well, I am planning a spring tour again this year, and I'm starting out in Dayton, Ohio at a book expo there, and I'm looking at some Atlanta venues as well, and so all this information will be on the website as it comes about. And also in the fall, I'm looking to put out a second book as a publisher, and it will really be a self-help guide for parents who want to work more with struggling students.
Perfect. Well, we look forward to hearing more about that. Again, Sherrelle.com, Kimberly Sherrelle. Okay, we're going to go on over to Chris now.